Pastor Love here with Jackson Church of God. I just want to weigh in on some of the things that has been going on today, primarily with the liberal media, the liberal side that has been browbeating, that's been just plain berating, browbeating our president, Donald Trump, into the ground, running the man into the ground. I mean, every day they come on with something else that's negative and that's negative about the man. Of course, I've heard people say, well, I don't agree with everything he does. Well, guys, we don't even have to say that. The fact is that, number one, he's our president. We have never allowed anyone else to be browbeat as much as what the liberal news media has done to our president, even to the effect of dividing our country. They'll stop at nothing. They have the liberal news media, the fake news, as what Donald Trump calls them, CNN, different ones, has constantly coming up with things that just always separates our country. They call it truth, but it's not. And I hope that you guys are smart enough to buy into what's going on. And of course, it's nothing except they have the opportunity of being up in your face all the time. They think that if they can tell you something negative about somebody enough, that you will eventually believe them. And I want you to know this. Of course, this message is for those who are born again. If you're not born again, they'll probably make you mad. But of course, I'm not worried about it. I don't care if you get mad or whatever. But I am saying this, that we need to stop this browbeating, stop all this stuff that's trying to divide our country, all this racial stuff. I can't even bring up anything now. I mean, several times I brought something up, and black people are like, well, that's racist, that's racist, racist. And nothing is even intended now on being racist, and things is always brought up being racist. White people are like, oh man, that's racist. Black people are just trying to be racist, and the white people are like, well, white people just try to be racist. And somewhere somebody is just gonna have to stop and say, look, that's just the way it is. You're just gonna have to respect the fact that there are white folks. You're gonna have to respect that there are black folks, and enjoy the fact that God created them black, God created them white. There's nothing that you can do about that. God created them Asian, God created them Japanese and Chinese. There's nothing that you can do about somebody's race, about their nationality. There's nothing that you can do about that part. But the character, your personal character, there is. And so I want to encourage you guys to stop and to at least acknowledge the fact that they are human. And you don't have to be angry at them just because they're black. You don't have to be angry at them just because they're white, or because they're Mexican, or even Muslim. Just even look at them like the fact that, number one, that they're souls, and of course, if they're lost, or you even suspect that they're lost, witness to them, tell them about Christ. Share the gospel message with them, amen. But this stuff about allowing the news media, okay, CNN News, they don't run the world, and they're trying to, and they always got this negative stuff out here, and browbeating our president, browbeating people like that. And guys, I hope that you're wise enough to understand what's going on, and that you're wise enough to say, hey, You know, I'm not going to allow it. I'm not allowing this stuff in my home. I'm not allowing racism in my home. I'm not allowing hate in my home, and deal with it like that. So I thought I'd just weigh in on this subject of racism, this subject of a white man hating a black man, and black man hating a white man. It's a shame. It's a shame, you know, and white and black men, you know, hating somebody because that they're Mexican, or Mexicans hating somebody because they're American. Crazy. I'm just saying this, that we need to somehow get this ground that's called human, and understand that it's not a skin problem, but it's a sin problem, and we need to see people as souls, and then begin to witness to them, share the gospel message with them. If you're called to preach to them, you know, but don't allow it to be a prejudice, to be a racist thing that divides who we are. I should be able to love you regardless of what color you are. You should be able to love me regardless if I'm white or black or whatever color, you know. And so I just want to weigh in on it. I'm going to say God bless you. This is Pastor Love. God bless.